How to address fake news. This video is brought to you by the Chicagoland Disabled People of Color Coalition in partnership with the Institute on Disability and Human Development at the University of Illinois, Chicago. What is fake news? Fake news, also called misinformation or disinformation, is giving incorrect and false information through social media, news sources, and other ways of giving information. Fake news may sound truthful with things that can make you feel a certain way, or they may have headlines that can catch your attention, also known as clickbait. But when it goes unchecked, fake news can have information that is not true and supported with facts and details. Stats on fake news. Prevalence. A significant portion of the population encounters misinformation regularly. For example, 73% of Americans reported seeing inaccurate news coverage about the 2024 presidential election via Pew Research Center. Impact on trust. Misinformation has a notable impact on trust in media. In 2023, 48% of U.S. adults believe the government should take steps to restrict false information online, even if it means losing some freedom to access or publish content, via Pew Research Center. Social media. Social media platforms are major conduits for misinformation. Studies show that false information spreads faster and more widely than true information on these platforms, via security.org. Public concern. Many people are worried about the effects of misinformation. In 2023, a global survey found that a majority of respondents were concerned about false information on social media, via security.org. Why is fake news harmful? Causes mistrust. When people encounter fake news, it can make them distrustful of all news sources, even reliable ones. This mistrust can weaken the foundation of informed decision-making in society, spreads fear and panic. Misinformation can cause unnecessary fear and panic. For example, false information about health issues can lead to people taking harmful actions or avoiding necessary treatments. Divides communities. Fake news often targets emotional and controversial topics, which can polarize communities and create divisions among people who might otherwise find common ground. Harms individuals. False information can damage reputations and cause personal harm. For instance, people or businesses can suffer consequences from unfounded rumors or accusations. Economic impact. Misinformation can also have economic repercussions. For example, false information can close down a company, business, or place that you like to go to. How to fight fake news. Verify sources. Always check the credibility of the source before believing or sharing information. Reliable sources are typically well-known news organizations, academic institutions, or official government websites. Cross-check information. Look for the same news or information from multiple reputable sources. If several trusted sources report the same facts, it's more likely to be accurate. Be skeptical of sensationalism. Misinformation often uses sensational headlines or emotional language to grab attention. Approach such content with caution and verify its authenticity. Educate yourself and others. Learn about common misinformation tactics and share this knowledge with friends and family. Awareness is a powerful tool against fake news. Use fact-checking tools. Utilize fact-checking websites like Snopes, factcheck.org, or PolitiFact to verify the accuracy of questionable information. Report misinformation. If you encounter fake news on social media, report it to the platform. Many social media sites have mechanisms to flag and remove false information. Promote media literacy. Encourage critical thinking and media literacy in your community. Understanding how media works and how to analyze information critically can reduce the spread of misinformation. Avoid sharing unverified information. Before sharing any news or information, ensure it is verified and accurate. Sharing unverified content can contribute to the spread of misinformation. Advocacy and awareness. Raise awareness about the specific policies that are harmful. This can be done through social media campaigns, public speaking, and writing articles or blogs. Advocacy groups can play a crucial role in highlighting the issues and mobilizing support. Community support. Build a strong community network to support individuals affected by fake news. This can include local disability organizations, support groups, and online communities where people can share resources and advice. Policy engagement. Engage with policymakers to advocate for the rights of people with disabilities and fighting fake news about disability. This includes writing letters, making phone calls, and meeting with legislators to discuss the impact of harmful policies and propose alternatives. Also, advocate for and support legislation that protects the rights of people with disabilities, including how information on disability is presented in the media. Choose reliable sources. Get your news and information from places where people check the information before they share it and tell stories from many places. We recommend you checking out your local news sources or independent news sources that are not as biased as some of the bigger news sources. Resources on fighting misinformation and fake news. Note, we put together a list of resources that can help you understand what fake news or misinformation is and how you can fight it in your advocacy. You will also come across examples of fact-checking sites, independent news sources, and reliable news sources that we recommend you exploring. What is meant by reliable is that the news media source is as unbiased as possible and fact-checked. We do have resources in many forms, including plain language, longer text, social stories, and videos. Thank you for watching this important video, and thank you for your support. If you would like to support Chicagoland, DPOCC, you may visit and share this link, https://linktr.e/chidpak, or donate to the UICDPOCC fund at https://joshpayment device. Gifted campaigns 45165 donations new.